Hi guys, hello to everyone. Big welcome, welcome new subscribers. It's great to see new faces or new names popping up in the comments. We really appreciate you being here. It adds to the value of the channel to have more people with more opinions and more stories and more advice for everyone else. Today I'd like to do a video in relation to why the narcissist wants to be friends once they've discarded you or you've escaped from them. The saying, well, let's be friends. I'm going to look into that now. Firstly, I'd like to say, I know there was a gap there between the videos, and I'd like to tell you what I'm working on just for future reference. So the main thing I'm getting is technical advice to conduct those interviews that I said in relation to the long-term relationship experience. Interviewing someone interesting, hopefully coming up as well. And I have asked a fantastic yoga and meditation teacher whom I attended a session with, who really helped me in my recovery. And she's making a special video for us. She's going to feature it on her channel. And when she does, I will leave a link to the video and to her channel in the description. I'm really looking forward to that, to see how it comes out and what she comes up with. It's going to be a video and a meditation combined for healing from trauma, healing from narcissistic abuse, from emotional trauma. And I think yoga and meditation are a great way to recover. So it's a tool. So that's what I have been doing in the background. I haven't been forgetting about you. I've been really working on making progress here and adding some value to the channel. Okay, so why does the narcissist want to be friends when, you know, little after the discard or before the discard, or if you've escaped from them and that old line comes in, well, you know, we can be friends at least. Why do they want to be friends still? And why, more importantly, would you want to be friends with them after what they've put you through and the fact that they're leaving you or they caused you to leave them? It doesn't work like that. Abuse is abuse. It doesn't work like that, guys. And they need to cop on to that as well. I mean, what kind of a clown asks you to be their friend after they have tortured you? So really angry about this, but they do it. And we'll go into why they do it. So they basically want their cake and to eat it. They want to leave you or cause you to leave them. And they want to go off and see if the grass is greener somewhere else, or hook up with their new supply, or just have a bit of free time out, you know, just to enjoy themselves. Maybe it's the summer. Maybe they've got a good few hits on the dating sites that they've been on while they've been with you. And, you know, a bit of a break so they can find themselves. I got that one. So they can find themselves. They need a bit of space, a bit of time out. And then you know, you're not kind of playing along with the game so much. You're not texting them very much or at all. And they've gone off for a few weeks or a month. And they're kind of getting a bit shaky because they do want you there. They want you there as the backup. You know, if you think about this, if you need oxygen to survive and you have 4 oxygen tanks lined up and one of them goes down, or your main one goes down, so you only have the other 3 little ones there that you'd be sucking on really hard, you're going to get a bit worried until you can replace that main one with another one. So they do need you to be there so that they can go off and have their fun. And you are like, you know, the parent they rely on to be there, to give them a dig out. If they can keep you as a friend, they've got you there for all the benefits that you provided them with before, without having to fake it with you, without having to do anything for you. And in fact, not only then have they got your banking facilities so that you can maybe give them a loan, Perhaps sex, the odd night if they're without enough supply, or just because they like to change things up and mix things up and have a bit of excitement. Or whatever you mainly have done for them, you can just still be there to be called upon. So not only then have they got the benefits that you offered them before without having to do any work or take any accountability, they can also abuse you at a distance or by proxy. They can send people to you to keep in contact with you, family members or friends, to let you know what they're doing, knowing that you're in pain, knowing that that's not normal stuff, that you would be hearing what your ex is doing on a continual basis to keep you in that pain loop, the pain we talked about on the walk there in the last video. If you're a friend of theirs post-discard, they can also really use you well for triangulation purposes. Because if they're still in contact with you and you're amenable to that, and you're not kind of getting onto the new supply and giving them the lowdown on who they're with, because you still have hope that if you stay friends with them, maybe you'll get back together, you guys. So you're giving them kind of quite positive supply, and they're using this with the new supply. So you are being used. This isn't friendship. This is you as a resource for them to conquer and get control of the new supply, while also torturing you and lording it over you and having you there in the background. That is really having your cake and eating it, guys. Really, really bad stuff. And anyone that does that to a vulnerable person who is in pain and who has hope that the relationship might rekindle itself, because remember, this person's gone off, on a con. This person's gone off saying they want to find themselves, or they want to work on themselves, or they want to work on your relationship, or time out and can you just be friends and let's see how things go. You never know. I might come back to you. So, being friends with the narcissist is a very, very, very useful thing for the narcissist. They can benefit from you in so many ways. You're also making them feel extremely secure, and you're making the relationship that they will have with the new supply stronger, better, more lasting, because you're also giving them supply in the background so they can take their time with the new supply, because they don't need to fuel up really quickly. They don't need to rush the new supply too quickly, because you're there. You're there. They can drop by your garage and get a half tank full. They will want to keep you available even after they have fully embedded the new supply. They want to keep you in the harem, but that's not all of it. That's not all of it, because sometimes they want to keep you not just in the harem waiting for them, but they want you to be an active source of supply. So that if things are actually going a bit haywire with the new supply, or they need a bit of relief, or they need to teach the new supply a lesson and give them a bit of a discard further down the road, they know that you'll be very open to a hoover. So they can come and spend a bit of time with you. And this will be excruciating for you guys. This will be excruciating, because if you still have hope and they sing you lines like it's not working out with the new supply and you're the best friend I've ever had, and I don't know, looking back on it, I think I've made a mistake. And they can do this several times, and they can stop you from recovering because you still have that connection with them. Once that line of connection is open, the abuse can still flow between the two of you. It's extremely important to listen to what a person says and see what they are doing to you, how they're actually caring for you. And ask yourself, when this person says, can we just be friends? Or can we still be friends? What does a friend mean to you? Would a friend cause you pain and then still want you to hang around and be a support for them? What kind of a friendship does that entail? What kind of a friendship is that? What kind of a person would consider doing that to you? The other thing that they want to be friends with you for is, if, say, their initial 2 or 3 or one partner, whatever stage they're at, their 30s, 40s, 50s, if the breakup with that partner was extremely bad, as a lot of breakups with narcissists are, and they did a big smear campaign on that partner, they wanted to go on to other relationships and look like the good guy or the good girl. So if they have another relationship breakdown where they're calling you the evil one and the bad one and the person with huge psychological problems, or the crazy daisy, or the alco, or the nutter, or the whatever they're going to call you, it doesn't look good for their fake mask management. It doesn't look good for their image. They may do it twice. They may have bad discards twice, but when they're getting on in years, if they multiply all those discards and their friends and family keep hearing that that person that they discarded was bad, evil, the nutter job, the whatever job, then it kind of goes, so you've met 3, 4, 5 really crazy people. So is the common denominator not perhaps you, Mr. or Mrs. Narcissist? So having you as a friend is better for them to be able to say to people, look, it was amicable, it was a mutual, decision. We're still friends, guys, we're still friends, we get on. We just both decided maturely that we weren't for each other. So in every way, remaining friends with the narcissist works for the narcissist. It's feeding them cake on a daily basis. They have their cake, they're eating their cake, they're loving their cake, and you will eventually be eaten up. And there will be none of the cake that you are, the beautiful person that you are, left. Don't put yourself through a painful, torturous process. If someone walks away from you, let them walk away from you. If they don't know who you are, your value, and what they're walking away from, they no way deserve your friendship. No way. You can forgive them, you can let them on, you can wish them well, even if they're doing bad stuff to you. But friendship? No. No, 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 no. 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 You have your friends. You know who your friends are. You know who your family are. You know the people that care about you. They would not do that to you. They don't want to see anyone else doing that to you. Your friends and family hate to see you in this state, tortured by someone who said that they loved you, who's just gone off to have a bit of fun, who's gone off to see if they can do better, if the grass is greener, to feel better about themselves because you're there pining for them for all the wrong reasons. They do not care about you. They're caring for themselves only. A person that loved and cared for you I know that there are different circumstances, that there are some healthy friendships. I should have said that in the beginning. Sometimes people can break up and remain friends. I'm talking about an abusive, narcissistic relationship where that person wants to remain friends with you. Let me know, guys, if any of your narcissistic exes asked you to be friends, wanted to stay friends. Let me know if you did stay friends with them. Let us know in the comments how that goes, and let us know what you're doing today in relation to that request. Guys, I will love you and leave you, and I'm hoping to bring this content to you soon. Going for my technical help today. I need it. I found YouTube quite a challenge initially, and progressing. There's still more to learn. If you like this video, guys, please consider sharing it. There are people out there that don't know about this stuff, that need to know about this stuff. Okay, talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.